coming from a family who had communism steal everything. I think it's very important people understand the modern left, they are a new age version of the Communist Party. The fundamental difference here is that they no longer believe in the need to seize the means of production because they realize something incredibly important. The power structure on the left realized that optically, it's going to be really hard to sell the idea of communism to a populace who understands that communism killed so many people in such a brutal way. That's not going to be a popular sell to come out and say, hey, we want to be communists, we want to take over industry, we want to control your life. That's not something people generally are going to be really amenable to. What they realized was you don't need to go seize the means of production. You just need to control the minds of the people in charge of production. And if people doubt that that's the path we're on, look no further than big tech. Look at Google. Look at Facebook. Every one of these companies acts as an arm of the state's ruling party. That's not capitalism. That's not business just doing its thing, answering to the free market. We fundamentally shifted from a system where customer is king to one where the needs and desires of the Democratic Party are king, and secondary to that are the needs and desires of BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. We're fundamentally shifting the reality back with what we're doing to say, no, actually customer's king, because you know what? If you own John Deere, you own Tractor Supply, you own Harley Davidson, guess who's not walking in your door to buy your products? BlackRock's not, Vanguard's not, State Street's not, the Democratic Party is not, my people are. Fundamentally shifting that reality, I think psychologically a lot of important things happened from forcing Harley to change. One of those things was that people felt like, one, maybe a fluke. Two, possibly just extremely lucky. Three companies in a row, it was like, oh, this is actually working. This is a trend. This is something that can be replicated and continue. And we are a force in the market where we're shifting, in the case of Tractor Supply, it was an almost $3 billion loss in market cap during our campaign. With John Deere, almost $10 billion loss in market cap during our campaign, $10 billion. And as you look at sort of what's happening in the market, one of the fears that a lot of people tried to sell about, you can't leave wokeness, it's going to lose you money, right? Every company that has come out and rejected these policies as a product of our campaigns has seen their stock go up the day that they announced that they were dropping these policies. Every single one had their stock go up the day they announced. That's not an accident. The market's not going to punish you because retail's more involved than ever in the market. And these bigger players like Vanguard, State Street, and BlackRock, they actually, I think, don't know what to do with us. They don't know what to do now that there's an activated consumer base on the right who is willing to use their wallet as a weapon because they fundamentally understand that I'm right in terms of the thesis that at the end of the day, you need us to walk in the doors. If we don't walk in the doors at these places, you're toast. You can go and have institutional investors try to prop you up till the next quarter. But when you have to report earnings and people see that you had a really sizable loss in one strategic area of your business, or maybe the business in total, you're going to have big problems. You're not going to get your bonus. There's financial consequences for the decisions you've been making.